Right. So the Governor's Office of Business and Economic Development, our office, Go-Biz, is very focused on driving an improved business climate and improving California's long-term economic prospects, right? And so we first start from a place, we know we have tremendous advantages in California. We really do have assets and we have attributes of our state that make us a very successful state economically. I mean, some statistics really fast are, in the last 12 months, we've led the nation in private sector job creation, 295,000 jobs we've created in the last 12 months alone. That's number one in the country. We're growing at a much faster rate than the national average. We see more, by a wide margin, more venture capital invested in our state than any other place in the country. But that said, there's no doubt that there's opportunities for improvement. And I think certainly within Go-Biz, we're very concerned about a few things. The regulatory atmosphere and the regulatory climate in California is something where we know there's room for improvement. And Governor Brown has been very clear with us at Go-Biz that it's our responsibility to look at the regulatory climate, the regulations that exist all across the board, and very specifically find opportunities to cull back some of those regulations, improve the processes so that they're faster and more predictable. So in our office, what we say that we're going to do about regulations is that we're going to act, and that's ACT, which is drive a regulatory scheme that's more accountable, that's more consistent, and that's more transparent. If we can create a regulatory system in California that is more accountable, more consistent, and more transparent, what that does for business is it makes it more predictable and it allows them to react in a way that responds to the needs of business. And so, well, what I would say is that from Go-Biz, right, from our perspective, I think it's two things. I think one is that we want to ensure that we are connecting with industry and that we are getting industry's requirements and needs and helping to ensure that that information is finding its way into the education system so that the curriculum and the approach to education is better aligned with the ongoing needs of industry. I think the second thing is that from our office, trying to promote robust economic growth, that's going to create the resources that are necessary in our state to reinvest in a public education system up and down the line from K to 12 all the way to community college, all the way into our university system. That's an expensive system to run, and that's only going to work effectively if California our economy is growing so that we're generating the resources that are necessary to make the proper level of investment to ensure the high quality of the education system that we all want. But we need to ensure that we are creating great connectivity between the business community and the education community so that we're developing a workforce that continues to meet and exceed the needs of business.